Are you ready to go? Feed some cows? Let's do this. Good morning out here on the dairy. My name's Elio, and let's feed some cows. Oh, of course, I'm ready to get a phone call, and I just got here. Oh boy, here we go. It's an old beat up truck, but we gotta feed some cows. Uncle's already out there working on it. Aggie's here, ready to go. Right, Aggie? Yeah. Let the air pressure build up in the brakes, and we'll get to feeding some cows. Let's do this thing. 50 pounds is enough. Let's go. That nice little automatic. Let's back this thing up. Got the sheriff back there. Fun stuff. Little dog just has to be sticking her head out the window. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get it, Aggie. Get them cows. Alright, we're here. Getting fit. Uncle's in the loader tractor, right there. He's gonna make a load for our baby heifers. And I'm gonna feed them real quick. And we're going. We got herd check today. It's Monday. So check all the pregnant cows, or all the cows that were bred, see if they are pregnant or not. Cool things to do out in the fields. Just planted our winter forage crop, and a couple other things I'm sure my cousin wants to do. I don't really have too many big plans for today. Just get the normal stuff done, breed some cows, all that. So let's get it. Couple loads done to help finish up. Aggie's ready to go chase some cows, that's for sure. Alright, let's get ready for breeding some cows and herd check. I haven't explained anything yet, but I will. Oops. Oh, too much. Come on. Come on, heifer. There you go. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we are preg checking the heifers. So my uncle does is he passes his arm through the rectum of the heifer, and then we'll be doing this to the cows as well with an ultrasound, and then he scans their cervix to see if they're pregnant or not. Right now, this different colored chalk, it's only different color because the contrast of their fur, their coat. And all this does is this is an indicator if this is rubbed off, they're in heat, which means we need to breed them. And we have a couple of breeders down this way.
That's fine. Oh, you got one there you got to go strip the quarter on because she looks like she might.
Where at? Down here or right here? All right, don't kick me. Yeah, she got mastitis.
Who else we got?
Let me see. So she's open.
Yeah, that one's open.
Needed.
Okay.
35 days. Needed.
Okay, 718. 8224 right here. She's off an abort check.
She's what?
Needed.
An abort check.
Oh, she's an abort check?
Yeah. Fat correct 58, 44 pounds flow. She's kind of.
She's got some.
Okay.
Down there. Now this cow is pregnant.
All right.
7 months, yeah, something like that. What do you got on her?
228 days.
Yep, perfect. She's pregnant, so she's going to be a dry. We don't need to vaccine her, but
7718. She's got to be in a bed. So, long story short, this pen that we're in is named 5. That's its number. And the cows in here are cows that didn't get pregnant in time when they should have, or are just not very healthy cows that we're working on, and they're likely going to go be hamburgers unless they get pregnant. And that's just the reality of a business. So, and that's what it is at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh, don't splash me, cow. That's all I gotta say.
Scanner is on.
Okay.
Needed 35 days.
35 days right here. Yeah.
How big does it say pin to chickies?
I don't know. We'll finish this cow and I'll tell you.
Huh?
Finish this cow and I'll be able to tell you.
She is, you have a
35 days.
take that, 3 little bubbles. Yep.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
I was gonna call her 33, but
We only got 13 in here.
okay. Good. You gonna give her a shot?
Needed.
I'm gonna wait till you.
No. We need this one right here. What is she?
Just a blanket feet, I think. Loot or second?
She's an OV.
Huh?
OV. She has her second loot already. Yeah, I'll give her a shot real quick. Okay.
Needed.
95, 26,
She's probably afraid.
40-day check.
So she's already been called open? 33.
Yeah, open OV.
Sometimes I miss a 33, but it happens.
Pregnant? Okay.
She's good. Good to go. Good to go. No more.
Pill gun. Time to give pills to the cows. It's all about animal welfare. This is one of the best ways and least invasive ways to give cows health supplements. We use a product that is zero meat milk withdrawal, so no antibiotics. And this is going to help out our fresh cows, get rid of their retained placentas if they have that, as well as boost milk production and keep them healthy, give them extra boosted calcium so that they are not going to get milk fever. So each cow gets one green pill, one yellow pill, and one white pill, or gray, whatever you want to call it. And I dropped another one, oh well. But nevertheless, these pills definitely smell very strongly of natural herbs. That's what they are. But anyways. Ugh, that's a mess. Okay. Leave that in the packaging. Or was I? The green ones help get rid of any sort of retained placenta. The white ones are calcium. The yellow one is udder health and support. So, and I believe in the product. It's not a paid ad, but we wouldn't use them if we didn't think they were working. But yeah, pretty much. So let's go and give some pills to these cows. Let's take you along the ride and see if these cows will cooperate with us. Because let me tell you what, they don't like it. Okay, 8039 I believe is one of them. And we got 75, 78. Okay, cool. Alright, little mama. Let's do this. Be nice and easy. Alright, here we go. Alright, you don't like it, but it helps you. Oh, nice. Sneeze all over me, why don't you? Alright, well, we're gonna put the camera down. This is just too icky and dirty for the camera. Alright.
Want to break your camera?
No, I don't want to break my camera. I'm just trying to get a shot. I don't even have my microphone on. But
That is.
yeah, it's microphone. Oh, there goes Uncle Albert, speed racer over there.
Yeah.
Aggie don't want to drive in the tractor today. It's too hot in there for her. Air conditioning doesn't work very well.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's either that or the.
Aggie, come on. Aggie. There you are. Let's go. Let's go in the backyard. Alright, I'm in our tractor right now, the feed pushing tractor. And we are going to drop the blade, push up the feed to the cows. I'm trying to do this all with one hand. There we go. Pushing up the feed for all the cows. This is one of our pregnant heifer pens. And every about 2 hours we got to push in the feed because the cows, they're sorters, so what that means is they sort through the feed and they try and look for the grains and stuff like that. But when we mix the feed in the feed wagon, we try and cut down all the particle size to about 2 to 4 inches or less so that they can't sort, so that it's too small, and then they get a bite that is the same so that their ration is perfect. As you can see here, there's a little bit of hay that didn't get mixed up, but that's not too big of a deal. A little bit of long stem hay is good for our fresh cows. What that does is it helps build their rumen mat, a fiber mat, so that they don't get DAs or displaced abomasum, so they don't produce too much gas and their stomach blows up with air and they get sick. We don't want that. We try to avoid that, and having a little bit of long stem hay is a way to get around that. So I'm gonna go through, push up the feed to all the cows. As you can see here, the feed was just dropped by my uncle, so I don't need to push in the feed because it's all nice and close to all the cows. Right here in this pen, there's not a whole lot of cows eating right now, but this is our pen 3 cows. It's our high producer barn where the cows that are making the most milk and we're trying to breed them are working on getting pregnant to come back around for the next lactation. But here's pen 1, they're done, almost all of them are done milking from the parlor. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna push up the feed. As you can see, they're eating, they're pushing feed away. And we just want it as close to them as they can possibly get it so they don't have to fight for food. Next order of business, got to get the skid steer started up. I think it's low on fuel, you know. Nobody likes to fuel up the tractor, so figure out what's going on. Here we go. I'll put you down here in a second.
Hey, Mike, hey, are you going to have that, somebody drop by that bull today or tomorrow morning? Okay, sounds good. Okay, so, perfect. Okay, bye. Okay, open the back and pump it. It was sounding like it wasn't wanting to.
Where are we? It's got fuel. You want to give it a go? Hold on, let me.
It's not getting any fuel.
There's fuel in the line. I can feel pressure.
Pump it. Yeah, but that makes it a lot harder to do what I wanted to do. Because I was going to use this to kind of.
Yeah.
Now it's just more difficult. It's not impossible. It's just difficult because you got to push down. Try to think. You need that chain. Okay, let me take that chain and the motorcycle. You got the tractor already.
Yeah. So right here, this little 30 amp fuse. Oh, that doesn't help. Anyways, it's broken. I don't know if you can see up in there, but the fuse is broken. That's why the skid steer won't start. So we're gonna try and see if we got any fuses. If not, I'm gonna have to run to the auto parts store and get them, but oh, the mess in here is embarrassing. So let's see if we can't figure this out. All right, 30 amp fuse right here. We got it. Gonna put this in the skid steer and hopefully it turns over and it runs, and that's the only problemo. So we'll do this real quick and get her going. Let's see what happens.
I think you need a hammer. You got to get a hammer. Get it out of the service truck or something. And then I'll go get it. You got to get it on the brake. What? You got to undo it.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a mess. Okay.
Right, Bo? get those undone?
Yep.
Okay, but now this has got too much pressure. Oh, okay. Might need to go get a pry bar. You gotta hook it up, because if you leave it down and you twist too much, you'll bend the fork, the little forky thing. It's not the roller. Come back.
Well, ready?
Get those spikes out of the ground. Okay, now if you want to spin that way, instead of fly up one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, put this down. Put this down. Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. Now we just gotta get into that. Okay, yeah. Okay. That's pretty close to level. Now you just gotta get it over here. Oh, shoot. That pin is too short. Back out. Up. That one's long enough. You're gonna have to go find.
There should. Hold on. I don't know where we got any cotter pins for this thing.
There's cotter pins with the truck, I think. So plug that in, and then you're gonna get like a rope or something, or loop it around here, or even that chain. I'll plug it in, and I'll show you what to do with it. So, because you need to,
Yeah.
it needs to have a little give. Chain. Okay, now make a loop out of that. No. Hold right here. There you go. That's just like, actually, probably just like that. But I'm going to tie it with a chain.
Yeah. I'll probably have to do 3 passes around everything.
This way, you got a little, if you need a little slack, which I don't think you will, but if you do, you can play with it. Okay, so now you're ready.
Yeah.
As long as it's set the way you want, watch out when you turn the corner, but
Sounds
it should
good.
be
I think
actually ready to go.
Yeah.
There should be nothing else.
I think 3 passes around everything should be just right.
What's that?
I said I think 3 passes around everything should just be right.
Sure, 3. Yeah.
So.
Well, 3 should be enough. 2, I think, is a little short. 3 is
Yeah.
enough.
We got a rolling harrow back there. We're gonna roll the edges of all our fields a couple of passes, and what that's gonna do for the winter forage is just smooth everything out and make it real nice to work. And when you go over everything with the swather to cut the forage, everything will be all nice and smooth for our fields. It'll also help the water flow when we irrigate. All right, we're set. Let's get rolling. Give myself some RPM and take off. Here we are. We go pretty fast. Whoa, a little bouncy in here. But yeah, we're gonna do this around the fields. Get her done. So hopefully you can see here all these tire tracks where we turn. Our goal is to smooth those out for the water, as well as when we start coming through in the springtime, mowing all this winter forage down. The fields are planted. Nothing's grown yet, obviously. And we're just gonna go like that. It'll take me all afternoon. It's about 1:30, 2 o'clock now, something like that. And we're just gonna keep on rolling. About 120 acres of winter forage is what we're farming. So luckily I don't have to cover 120 acres, but got to go around the edges of about 6 fields, I believe. It's 5 fields, 6 fields, something like that. But here we go. This window's a little bit dirty. Oh baby, who needs auto steer? You can see right there. Perfect on that side, with just a hair over there overlapped on that side. Not too bad. I can move over an inch on that side. Let's get it. Okay, let's unhook this son of a gun. Make sure I can get all of this dealt with. What that arm will do here. Nice little wrap around. Alright. Let's put you guys down somewhere. Maybe right here will do the trick. Okay. Maybe that's a good view. Who knows? Gonna see something, that's for sure. Oh, I'm tired. You know, people dog on farmers. Oh, you just sit in a tractor, you just sit in a tractor. Well, there's some things that the world will just never know. And it's actually how hard this stuff really is. I mean, the job that I was doing doesn't take that much focus, but nevertheless, there's some things that do. And bouncing around on the tractor is not very fun, if I say so myself. I'm gonna put this in the box. This is not where that pin goes. Okay, now I gotta get these hydraulics undone. Alrighty. Oh, it's a filthy mess. There's one. And there it is. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. And there's two. Unhook it from here. Alright. Hands are a little bit dirty, but it's time to go push up the feet again, so let's hop on the tractor and get her done. Man, she needs a bath. That's gonna be coming in the next day or something. Woo, let's get it. Oh, come on now. Then I guess I'll never record anything. Ready?
No, you're gonna break the handle.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can. I think you need a bigger. Is it going?
There we go.
I think you're going. Okay, if we can get it to tighten up. You probably gotta.
I gotta adjust.
Yeah, get it again. Come on. If we can get it to tighten up, that'd be good. Oh, okay. Nice. This time. Hold on.
Yeah.
Get it in a better spot here. Okay. Can be tilted forward a little.
Just gotta get a bigger tractor. But it sucks that that's the $100,000 fix.
Yeah, no, that's the absolute right thing. You got to get a bigger tractor. Now you might be able to do it with it. Watch your knuckles. Quarter turn at a time. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, give it another, like, put it up. Okay, that should be pretty close. Let's just see what it looks like on the thing. Oop. Here. Okay.
This needs to come down.
Okay, with the bolt. Yeah, that's probably.
Where'd you put the pin?
That's probably about
okay.
right. That's probably about right. Let me see. How does that?
Yeah, it looks pretty dang good.
Huh?
Looks pretty good. It's forward just a hair.
Huh?
It's forward just a hair.
Yeah, that's what I want, just a hair. Okay, and I'm gonna need some help. The only thing is we put this on the wrong side. This should have been on the top, but that's not critical.
There we go.
Yeah. It's not critical that be on the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it'll
I mean,
do. It'll work.
It'll work.
It'll run.
It should be not on the top, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put the pipe wrench away.
Okay, trying to get the scraper hooked up, make some levees. Gonna try and quick attach the cultivator, get it out of here. What are you doing, Aggie? You gonna help? Better stay out the way. All right, let's see what we can do. Whew. Man, cranking on that pipe wrench really got me tired. I'm out of shape. I might go to the
This was not originally set up for that. It might work, but it wasn't originally set up for that.
It's gonna be tight, but it's gonna be close. Even if you can just get the top on there.
Well, that'd be okay. You might have to push it over. Push it over if you have to.
Having fun?
No.
You should make some videos of you doing all this stuff.
People don't need to see what I'm doing.
Just the good parts, you know?
This is a good part.
Sit down. Aggie. Bad dog. So Christian here saves the day on many occasions. The skid steer is down, so we couldn't scrape the lane for our hoof trimmer. So doing it by hand. A little late, should have done this last night, but here we are. Diesel. Christian saved the day once again. Got it going. We We got the hip clamps right here. We got a down cow that we got to go pick up. She's not feeling too well, has some milk fever. This happens to cows that are in their second plus lactation sometimes. These cows, it sucks. The dairy industry pretty much has bred cows to just peak super fast, get the most milk out of cows, most components. That's just kind of how breeding is. And here on this dairy, we're trying to avoid that while still getting maximum efficiency, highest cheese yield, and great milk flow as well. We're gonna go pick this cow up. She's already got calcium IV, dextrose IV. She's gotten assorted pills with calcium as well as immune support and rumen health. So we're taking good care of her, and she's doing all right. And we're gonna save this cow. So let's do this thing. All right, so Danny, our hoof trimmer, is giving cows some pedicures. I'm out here in front of the mangers. That pen is pin 1 behind me. There's no cows in there. They're at the parlor getting milked. We're pushing cows around the corner so we can take a look at all of these locked up ones in their feet, see who needs to get worked on. We try and trim hooves for every cow every 3 to 4 months. A good cow is only going to get trimmed once a year. There's some cows that are chronic and just have problems, and one of the things that we do here other than trim hooves is foot baths, as well with scraping lanes. And as you can see, we have a flush, so all the lagoon water is recycled. And what the lagoon is all the runoff from the water from the milk parlor that we use to wash the cows so that we can keep all these lanes nice and clean. It's common in California for barns to have flush lanes. Some dairies have no flush, and what they use is a big vacuum truck. This is more common in some places like the Midwest or Idaho. The Midwest generally has slatted floors, so there's just a hole underneath the parlor, and there's little holes where the cows stand, and all the manure and water falls through there, and they pump it out and spread it on their fields. With the lagoon, we flood irrigate, so the lagoon water goes in all the fields and acts as fertilizer. So we recycle, reuse the water, and it helps us grow our crops and be very efficient. Right now, we got Robbie over there and Roger here to the right. We're picking out cows that are a little bit sore on their feet, and just like that black one right there is limping a little bit. We're gonna get her all fixed up and so she can make milk and have a good, healthy life. So here we go, Roger's pulling some executive decisions. We try and minimize our heel warts, but what we mostly do right now is the cows with lesions or white line disease or anything like that, or maybe they have a stone in their foot or, God forbid, a nail or screw. You gotta get that taken out and looked up on and make sure all these cows are taken care of. But here we are. All right, we gotta switch the levee makers and get the old box scraper levee maker back on, so let's do this thing. Oh, all good to go.
Grab that one and let's go get this. I'll run the first. I'll sit in the chair doing the first one, and have you sit in the chair doing the second one while you. And then I'm going to leave you to it.
Sounds good. Come back a hair. All right, you're good.
Good.
We got the little rollover levee maker scraper deal off. Tractor's real nice and dusty. We're gonna blow it off with the air compressor and then give her a little bit of a wash. Oh boy, that's new. That's a sad day. Gonna have to get some JB Weld and stick it back up on there. Oh well. All right, let's get this thing started up. And all right. Come on, you got it. There you go. Call it good. There goes Danny, the hoof trimmer. He's out on his way back home, honking the horn. He did, I think, about somewhere around 40 cows today. So it's a good chunk of cows. We're milking about 900 right now. And it's a lot of cows to be doing feet, but we need to get caught back up on doing cows' feet. Not that there's a lot of cows that have problems, but it's good to just get a pedicure, manicure every once in a while. Just make sure that everything's healthy on these cows. So yeah, let's go hose this thing off real quick, rinse it off, and push in the feed and see what other little chores we gotta do. And tomorrow morning, we gotta milk some cows. So, well, we as in me, but I'm bringing you along with me, so it's us. All right, here we go.